everybody. This is the Four Shirtless Boys in the Dark podcast, and this is our first episode.
Intro.
This is really weird. This is the first time we're all doing this, and I guess we'll start by introducing ourselves. My name's Sean Archer. Insert last name.
I'm Caden.
I am sitting in the dark. My name's Connor.
I'm a vampire.
That's funny one, Connor.
I probably shouldn't have said my last name, huh?
And your
My name's
middle
Sean
name.
Archer Cadilli.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just cut it off.
My social
name is
security
Sean
number.
Last name.
This is how you draw Phineas.
Shut up! Oh my god. Oh, okay. But yeah, so this podcast is basically going to consist of us talking about a bunch of random topics in our life, since we're just a bunch of high schoolers just making a podcast for fun because, you know, summer's coming up.
Because COVID.
And COVID, we can't really talk to each other in person.
Literally only COVID.
Yeah, exactly. We
We're
could be
just
doing
bored.
this in person, but...
We're bored.
Speaking of COVID, I'd like to thank JB Pritzker for doing a great job.
Oh, man.
Jelly
Anyways.
Belly Pritzker.
Jelly
Get
Belly
a round of
Pritzker.
applause in chat.
Well, yeah, poggers, dude. Let's go. What a man.
Should I tell my story about my shocks when I was walking home?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, sure.
So I had to
We're
get
starting the podcast with
so-
With a personal story, ladies
the
and
car
gentlemen.
story.
All right, so a couple weeks ago, I was driving to Chipotle, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? It feels like driving on a trampoline. It always felt like driving on a trampoline, but it just felt more like driving on a trampoline.
Wait. Are we talking like one of those fancy trampolines that are like in the ground, or like one at like a
Like a
trampoline
cheap
park?
one.
Oh, okay.
One of those, like, cheap metal ones.
Yeah.
Is
and
this the
then-
one that you built with Riley?
Yes, it is actually. It felt exactly like. Anyway,
Ah.
so I'm like, alright, I pulled over, took off my wheel. Yeah, my spring and my shock broke, so I took that off, from my hands or whatever. And then I drove home. So anyway, I installed new shocks today. And well, obviously.
John, what is a shock?
Oh, okay, so it's it's basically a pole with a spring around it that keeps your car from like being really bumpy, and instead the shock from the bump
You
doesn't
know,
go to
I
you.
can think of
it
some
goes,
bumpy
it goes
things.
to the shock.
Oh, God.
So then the spring compresses instead of you feeling the bump.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that makes sense.
It's your suspension. It's part of it.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I replaced my shock. Both of them in the front. Okay, and then so obviously, so when you mess with the suspension, you should do it at home. Now I can't do it at home. I'll recommend it at home. I can't do it at mine at home. You need like laser alignment machine, right? So I take a laser alignment shot. No, it should only take an hour, right? Because all you have to do is align it. That's not big. So I'm like, I'll just, I by myself on there. I'm just gonna, well, I'll stay in the shop for now. It's not bad. I'll give it a shot. And then he's like, it's 12 o'clock. He's like, yeah, I'll have it done by 5. I'm like, oh, it's not gonna take that long.
Yeah, it shouldn't take you that long to get like a job done by the mechanic. That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, it shouldn't take that long. So I'm like, alright, whatever. So I called my friend, he was busy. So
I can do it in 20
I
minutes.
walked-
Won't be that great, but I can do it.
It's something, you know.
Dude, also,
If it
I
runs,
don't-
then it's
I
fine.
could throw a hammer at a
I
car
didn't
if I
even
needed
I
to.
didn't even need to. Like, I installed the shock so good that he said that I didn't even like whatever. So anyway, so I'm walking home because it's not that far. It's like I'm walking home, and then these girls drive by in a Civic. They're really cute. And like, I'm not calling my hair. It's COVID-19. I'm like, I'm not going on. I didn't think I was going to do it. And I'm laughing at them. Like, they just finally look at me and start laughing. Katie thinks I'm not laughing. I'm pretty sure they're laughing.
They were not laughing at you.
People don't just start randomly look at
People
a person.
don't look out of their car and
Okay,
laugh at a random
okay.
guy
I
on
can
the
speak
road.
from personal experience. I was working once, and these girls were laughing. I don't know if it was at me, but then one of them gave me their phone numbers. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. Anyway, there's a second part to this story. that I
Yeah,
didn't-
no, you told me this story before. I
There's-
remembered this
there's
story.
a second part to this story that I didn't tell you. Well, I mean, I'm not counting on it. So, I get Casper, my good friend, right, to drive me to the shop in my car. By the way, it only took an hour. He lied to me. I thought it would take an hour. I was correct. So, he takes me to the shop, whatever. And then he thinks, so obviously I have to pick up my keys because I gave it to the guy, right? And I have to pay. So Casper left me out on the passenger side, and I have to go left into the shop. of my car. So like, he thinks I just have to go straight to my car. So he starts going. He almost ran me over.
Oh my god.
but then
Casper. Oh my.
Then I
Okay.
dumpstered him in Black Ops 2. So
Yeah, Casper.
Yeah, he scuffs up the situation.
Casper is from Russia, and he shouldn't be in this
Is
country.
he actually
He's-
from Russia?
no, he's Polish.
No,
His
he's
parents
Polish,
are both
okay.
from
He's
Poland,
Polish.
But they have like they're legally here.
Okay.
He looks Russian.
Oh yeah, that's why.
Casper is an
Okay.
interesting individual. Let me tell you that.
Yeah. I
Okay,
love-
let's put all the hate on someone that's never gonna watch this podcast and make ourselves feel better.
Casper will probably
God.
watch it. Casper's a nice guy. He'll probably
Yeah,
like
no,
it wasn't hate.
Yeah, no, it's
We're just saying he's a bad driver.
And he's from
Dude,
Russia.
Actually,
And he's from
I
Russia.
have another story about Casper.
Oh god.
I was
Go
at
ahead.
Riley's house. Okay.
Mhm. One of
Casper
our.
yes. Casper loves my car because it's a race car. It's old. It's a race
Dude, I thought you said another word. I thought you
Nope,
said.
my
I
car.
thought you. Said, I thought
Anyway.
you didn't say car.
So
Casper loves my car.
yeah, he loves it. Anyway.
My
So,
girthy boy.
We're not gonna get the
Wait, he
sponsors,
said-
Grogan. You can't say that.
so
Wait, he said he loves mine.
no, he loves my car.
I have love to spread equally. It's okay.
Anyway. So I'm at
I can spread my balls equally.
I'm at close. I'm at Riley's house, okay? And Casper sees me walking. He's like, dude, I love that car. It's so sexy. He says that to me. Okay? So he knows my car is there. And then we get into his car because we're in a carpool. It saves gas, right? Help the environment. He backs right into it.
You're kidding me.
Oh
Here's,
my
here's the
dude.
kicker. It damaged his car, not mine. So I'm but it's okay. Casper's a really nice guy. It's just,
How much damage did it do to his car?
it's just a scratch.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. He's a nice guy, though.
Mhm.
He's awesome.
You know
Love
who
Casper.
isn't a nice guy?
Who?
Billy Mays.
Caden Grogan.
He's awesome.
Kaden Grogan.
Just kidding.
Oh.
That was false.
Oh, dang.
Sean is not a nice guy.
Yeah,
Sean
right.
is
I can
the
tell you.
Sean is the nicest person you'll
No,
ever-
no,
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 I'm
I
okay.
can
Hold
explain.
on. Yeah.
No. Hold on. Your dog, poor little Peachy was literally dying, and then, what
And then
happened?
Sean was
I
like,
forgot what
"What's up?"
happened at the time, but Sean literally, instead of taking care of his dying dog, he checks in on me, like to see how I was doing in like friendships and relationships and all that shit.
Wait, really?
So I'm like, yeah.
I don't remember
This
this.
was-
Okay,
Freshman
Well,
year, you were
you know
were
what,
like
Sean?
not able to go to Disney if Peachy was like still sick.
Yeah, I do remember that, but I don't remember texting
Yeah.
you. What?
Dude, you
You know-
just right to Sean was like, hey, what's up? And he was like, hey, it's the nicest person ever. True story.
you know, Caden, you may have great and lovable stories with Sean, but you see, I have a lot of bad stories and a lot of hatred built up for Sean. I hide it
Okay,
behind.
let's
I still hold the title of the only person to make Sean mad.
No,
Okay.
okay, we need to tell that story later. Hold on. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Sean in my neck.
you see, Sean makes a lot of promises, and to me, a promise is something like you got to do, like you got to do it, right? You promise is a promise, right?
Like how we're just
So
hating on our
Sean-
friend that's in the same cause as us.
I'm
So Sean would promise that he would play Overwatch with me, you know,
On your birthday.
tomorrow or
On your
tonight.
birthday.
On my birthday, right? You know, a very special day in anybody's life. Everyone
everyone
celebrates a birthday.
I don't
right?
care for my birthday, actually. I'm
Right?
not gonna
I
lie.
don't give a shit what you care for, okay? I'm telling you right now, everyone celebrates a birthday
I
because
know.
everyone was birthed at a day, right? And so, like,
More of your
you know,
mom
no
than
matter.
Bro,
What do you
did
mean,
you
John? I
know? Did
celebrate
you know
your
the
birthday
day
for-
that you were born is your birthday?
Whoa.
You didn't give me a birthday gift on my
Whoa.
birthday.
Bruh.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
And so, Sean skips on me, right? He skips on my birthday
Ah.
celebration party.
Hate to
Right?
see
That's
it.
strike one,
You
okay?
didn't
Meanest
have
guy
a
in the world.
birthday.
Two.
No, you did not. But you didn't have a
What?
party.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't do parties.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah.
But you didn't come to my Overwatch party.
Okay, clarification. Okay, that makes sense.
Strike two was, you know, he promised me that he would make up for it by giving me the Slop Jaw 3000, right?
Oh,
No. He
God.
gave me the Slop Jaw 29.99,
He gave you the
right?
carrot cutter.
Subpar, right? It was distasteful. It was bland. It was savage. It was It was
That is
not
good.
moist. It was wet. It was not right.
Wait,
Okay, and I
wet?
wasn't-
Isn't that a
It
good
wasn't
thing?
moist, but it was what?
Wait a minute.
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of not the
Okay.
best of words.
Yes.
You know what he means.
Yeah, he's dyslexic. Come on, man.
Oh,
Strike
no, no,
3,
no.
and this is American baseball, so you only get 3, right? You know that.
Wait.
Strike
other
three.
baseball?
There
Wait,
isn't
Ron,
any
because-
other baseball.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
You
I
want to
bet,
play
like,
some Australian baseball?
Yeah, dude.
That's called cricket, dog.
No, dude,
Oh,
that's
yeah, you're
British
right.
baseball. Australian baseball is rugby.
Yeah.
You right?
No. Wait, what? No.
Wait a minute. Now we're getting mixed on like a bunch of sports. What sport is one? Now I'm confused.
Rugby is like
What
a
was strike
Rugby's
dyslexic
when-
person's football.
What was strike 3 time?
Get
Strike
off your
3 was
phone.
when he promised me again, and it never happened. And now, here we are, sitting in our butt-ass nude naked, talking.
Are you recording on Snapchat?
Yeah, why are you
Yeah. Wait a minute.
It's. She asked if my titties are out, and I said possibly.
Wait, who
I'm not-
did?
You send a picture of yourself?
No, it's a picture of me on Discord, but I'm marking you out of it, John. Don't worry.
Because I'm ugly. Sorry.
No, because
No,
they
because
don't
you're
want to see
too
your
sexy.
titties. They
You're
want
gonna
to see my
steal this
titties.
woman.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so for the people that's not like that don't know what's happening right now, because we're obviously not doing a video recording. Connor and John are currently sitting in their
Dude, it's
in
hot as
their
balls in my
webcams.
room.
Yeah, shirtless. As
Dude,
as
it
our
is hotter
topic
than Demi Lovato's spoon.
Tonight
Okay, buddy,
there's
calm
only-
down.
Tonight there's only 2 shirtless boys in the dark.
Yeah, because one of them is kind
Because
of
2 of them are lacking.
yeah, exactly. Also because my webcam
Basically,
isn't working.
I'm really
I mean,
cool.
it's to be shirtless
That's all I'm
and
trying to
fun.
say.
Come on.
I don't even have a webcam.
Imagine not having a webcam.
Well, you do. It's just.
It's on
you
my
know, it's-
Chromebook.
Bro, you're not doing a podcast on your Chromebook.
No.
Y'all, let's record a podcast in my Chromebook.
Let's do a Zoom meeting.
No.
A Zoom meeting podcast. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh, she replayed my snap. You know what that
You
means,
know,
boys. I'm
did you
in.
know that Sean did my neck
He's
bleeding
sliding.
I'm in the
elementary
danger
He's
school?
zone.
sliding.
Right into the
Alright.
danger zone. Wait, hold on, John. Wait, how did I make your neck bleed? What?
Because you were trying to tase me in the back of my neck and you kept doing it over and over.
Oh yeah,
I
this was
didn't
like
even
3rd
realize.
grade, right?
Yeah, I didn't even realize. But then
Yeah.
the lunch mom was like, what's that? And I'm like, I'm just itchy.
Just itchy.
No, because okay, so back in
Your
the
shirt's
day,
all bloody. You're like, there's a puddle of blood on the ground. You're just, I'm itchy.
just I'll put a band-aid on it and it'll be just fine.
It's just a leak. It'll be fine.
Oh.
Tis but a flesh wound, it's fine. No, but like back in the day, I used to call myself the Tase Master because let me tell you, I'd go freaking under the bone with Tase. And
Oh.
Dude,
under the
that
bone.
sucked.
yeah, but and I guess I did it too much on John.
I go under the ribs with my
Dude,
children.
Sean did it too much on me. 6th grade at our free day.
Miss
No.
P.
It was the last it was the
No.
last day of school. It was the last day of school, and me being the unproductive
Imagine
student
having
I was,
school.
I was I know, right?
Right?
It's hard to imagine now. No,
True.
the last day of school, I was a little evil
Cockswoman
boy, and I
bitch.
didn't do my homework, so
Whoa.
I had to stay in for like the first half of the day.
Wait, no,
And the
actually?
first thing that I did, the first thing that I did when I got out was go over to Sean, run over to him, and 5-star him as hard as I
Oh my.
could.
We're talking like
This was
lined
right
up.
after we got our. This was right after we got our ice cream. Sean, did you drop your ice cream?
Wait,
No,
you got
no,
ice
I think
cream?
I kept mine.
Oh. Okay, so Sean didn't. But anyway, I 5-starred him as hard as I could, and I thought it was a joke. I thought he was just gonna take it as a joke, cause Sean never gets mad, right?
Yeah.
Sean's the nice person in the school. And then I start running away, like to pretend run, and then I turn around and I see this bull shark ramming at me full speed. This Filipino, like,
Masterpiece.
5'9" male.
5'9",
Coming
I'm
at-
not even 5'9".
No, dude, we already discussed this. He was 12 foot
Sorry.
years old.
Yeah, you're right.
5'2" male woman.
Wait a
And-
minute. Wait a minute.
He was charging at me, and he tased me so hard. I was on the ground for, like, at least 5 minutes.
Okay, so like,
And no one saw it either.
like imagine this. So like,
Gosh.
literally what happened was like, you know, like in a video game where you're like winding up to like throw something, like in like Wii Sports or something, like in golf where you like wind up like the power meter to hit the puck.
Did he break the power meter?
Yeah, Grogan like broke the power meter. He's like winding up, and you just hear bop.
God.
Literally,
That was
Like a
such a
gunshot.
loud slap.
it was so loud. Like
That was such a loud slap.
I've never given somebody such a death stare in my life. And imagine like a tiny Filipino boy running across volleyball fields, chasing this tall white guy, like just for like
Sounds
10
like
I
minutes.
wasn't even
racism to
tall.
me.
I was only like 5'10" at the time.
Yeah, you were right. But still, it
I
was.
was
Imagine
pretty
not
big
being
though.
6
I
feet,
was,
could
I
not
was pretty,
relate.
Only
I was pretty
5'10", as
bulky.
I'm 5'9".
Y'all, I'm 5'5". I'm.
It's okay. I'm 6'3". We're fine.
Screw you guys. You're
We're
all
fine
taller
on
than
the.
me.
No,
I'm the
Connor's not
only
taller.
Asian
tall
person in this
department.
No,
group.
Connor's shorter
I'm 5'8" in the day, but 6'3" at night. If you know what I mean.
Oh,
So-
wait.
What?
Wait, hold on. So your
you have a-
male genitalia allows you to gain another few feet. Like
Yeah,
it
because-
raises you off the ground.
Yeah.
It goes to his back instead.
Oh, big brain move.
Goes
You
to
know,
your
I
back.
can't understand you when you do that, so just don't. Do
Yeah, just don't do that.
I got everything that he said from that. I
Sean,
don't remember, but I heard
you
it.
know what made me angry? One of our free days, I was doing the Vulcan neck pinch on Will. And like,
Well, the
he-
Vulcan neck
he's-
pitch is what again?
That's where you pinch him on the neck and then they pass out.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I was like, Will,
Oh yeah, that
I
one.
was like, Will, just pretend to pass out.
I use that with my children all the
Oh
time.
God.
I was like, Will, just pretend to pass out. It'd be funny. It'd be like the Vulcan neck pinch.
Mhm.
And then he did, and Miss P got mad at me. And then she's like,
Miss
"John,
Principal
don't do
Linsky.
that." I'm like, dude.
Oh,
What?
I actually do remember this. I was with you guys when this happened. I'm pretty sure, right? I thought it was with you guys. I thought it
It's
was.
clearly a joke. It doesn't actually work.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's move on to another topic. Worst teachers you've ever had.
Mr.
Oh my
Brown.
Okay. One at a time. I like how we all just erupt in laughter.
I had the ceiling fall on me, and Miss Peacock just started talking about Chicken Little.
Wait.
I was like, excuse me, a piece of the roof fell on me.
Hold on, John.
Like,
What
you
grade?
might want to get that fixed.
What grade was this in?
8th grade, the worst year of my life. I was like, excuse me, this like a piece of ceiling fell on me. Like, you might want to get that fixed. And she's like, okay, so Chicken Little. And I was like, what? The sky is falling? Like, no one cares.
Kid, remember when I kicked the ceiling down at Walmart?
And she would always tell us to she would tell us to do stuff, and then the next day pretend that she didn't say it. And everybody in the class was against it. Like, no, you said this, and she's like, no, I didn't. You guys just aren't listening.
Oh my God.
I'm like, if everybody in the class knows that you said this, then you said it. Okay?
Yeah, you can't
That's
defend
not how it
yourself.
works. You can't be like, no, you guys all just weren't listening. All collectively, 40 of you weren't listening to one person. I am correct. I'm like,
40
no.
people in a class. Do we really have that many
Also-
people in a classroom?
Also, hey, do you guys not comment? Do you remember Miss T? She was our 4th grade teacher. I don't remember her name.
Miss
Tony?
T.
Mrs. T.
I don't know.
Miss Tomsovic?
Maybe. But,
Oh,
like,
Miss Thompson.
No. She robbed
Yeah?
the bank. The one I'm talking about robbed the bank.
Wait. What?
What?
Teachers don't get enough pay. Teacher robs them.
I just thought I'd throw that in there.
No way. One of our past teachers robbed a bank? I don't
Yup.
believe that.
Nah.
I don't believe that unless you have proof,
I
my
don't
guy.
believe that.
Zach told me or something.
Our 6th grade teacher, one of our 6th grade teachers got cancer midway through the year. I remember
Oh,
that.
that was
She barely even took a
Press
sabbatical
F for
either.
respects.
Yeah,
She literally got cancer and then she was back teaching in like a week.
I do know who
What
you're
a
talking
boss.
about. Yeah, I don't remember her name though.
I mean,
Maybe
when my mom did, she went to work right away.
Anyways, Connor.
So, Connor,
Wait.
Connor, who's your
Wait.
favorite teacher? And don't say your name.
What? I'm so confused.
Connor, you good?
No, you guys are like, my mom got cancer. She returned a week. She returned
No one
back
responded.
in a
We're just
week.
like, oh.
And I'm just like, my mom got cancer. She died a week.
Oh, come on, dude.
Wait, your mom's still alive.
No,
Who's
my favorite, or wait, worst or
Worst
favorite
teacher.
teacher? What are we
Worst
talking
teacher.
about?
Your least favorite
The
teacher.
teacher that you hate.
Well, like,
And don't say your dad.
I don't remember. No, okay, I don't like ever really hate a teacher. I just don't like school, so like I don't
Yeah,
like a lot of
makes sense.
teachers in general. You know.
But which one do you think?
I was like a bad kid.
Was?
Like I still am.
Mr. Brown.
No.
Teacher name.
I don't like. I hate.
Teacher name. Oh, we can't put this up.
Man.
We can't say that.
Just
put I
beep
hate
out the
redacted.
name. Just beep out the name.
Okay, you're right.
Redacted.
No, I feel though he
Like
makes a lot of
my
like.
time to tell story.
Jeez, Connor.
Okay.
Okay.
But
How many
like,
plays are now?
do you want like a grade school or like a?
All time.
No, like all time.
Anything.
All time.
Oh, I did hate. I don't know if it was my 6th grade teacher or my 5th grade teacher. I don't know. It was one of them was really fat. And she disgusted me.
Which school did you go to? I'll bleep it out.
Are you objectifying women?
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Being fat and body positive is not a
Body
character trait,
positive.
okay? If you are fat, that is a problem. You should hit a treadmill. Not my problem.
Dude,
Okay,
that is
like,
a problem you can literally run from.
True.
literally. Okay, so like 5th grade, right?
I wouldn't
We
say
had,
that
uh,
necessarily. You could have.
It's a funny joke.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was 6th grade because 6th grade was the first was like the year I
First
decided that I
time
was just gonna ride my bike to school, right?
Uh-huh.
And I guess in 6th grade you're not supposed to do that no matter how close to the school you live. And I lived like
That's stupid.
a
I did
mile, nothing far,
I
right?
did that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I rode my bike to school, then locked it to the chain fence, right? And then the 6th grade teacher, Miss Alman, she was like, "Hey, I saw you weren't on the bus today." And I go, "What?" She goes, "Yeah, how'd you get here? Your dad didn't sign you in." And I go, "Oh, I rode my bike here." And then she like took me down to the principal's office, right? And then like I had to talk to the principal and like call my dad and all this yada yada yada. And then so it's like the next day, right? And she's telling the class about how it's not safe for us to be riding our bikes and things to school because we're only in 6th grade. You know,
What?
like,
So you're
we could
you're
get
discouraging kids to not
Oh
ride their
my
bikes to
God.
school?
Dude, I walked.
yeah. And by the way,
This
this
is
lady
why I
is
hate our
fucking fatter than a
culture,
whale.
dude.
Okay,
Oh my god.
like she looks like who's that fucking like fat bitch that like sings all the time? Lizzo. She's like fucking Lizzo, dude. That,
Carol
like, that
Baskin.
cheeseburger. Nah, Carol Baskin. She just killed her
Okay, yeah,
husband.
you're
Okay,
right,
she's not
you're
fat. I mean, she kind of is, but like not really. Yeah, call me mean words, for ladies. I don't give a damn. Like Trump 2020. You know what I'm saying? Anyways,
Okay, whoa, we're not getting political in this podcast, dude.
no, it's just facts. You already won. Yeah, so I really didn't like my 6th grade teacher. She wasn't cool because she exposed me for trying to be active and ride my bike, and then she used me as a bad like don't be Connor basically,
That's,
you know?
No.
And like why wouldn't you not want to be me? Like I'm fucking awesome, dude. Like
I want to do a backflip. I want to do a girl. I want to do it.
dude, I don't. The only thing I get is dick.
Then why
And a lot of it.
wouldn't I want to be?
Nice.
Yeah, I mean
Like, you
that's
guys,
a better
like-
reason.
Alright,
to-
alright, alright.
Like, have you guys?
Too
Have you guys?
sus. Too sus.
Too sus.
Have you guys ever seen Nick?
Oh no.
You guys ever seen Nick?
Ooh.
Wait,
He is one handsome looking fellow. Let me tell you, he is the golden girl of golden girls, right? Like, if Picasso painted the most beautiful sculpture, he would have painted Nick.
Picasso
right?
doesn't paint beautiful sculptures. He has pieces of crap that don't look like anything.
Also, Picasso wasn't a
Okay,
sculptor.
John. Clearly, you're
I'm
not
not
an
paint a
artiste, and you need to go to artist
No, we're
school
talking
and
like
become an
Greek, like
artiste.
Greek sculpture is what you're talking about. Like those,
Also,
like the
you
peak
said-
humanity.
Yeah, like where they would show like
Like
their own
Socrates.
penises and all
Yeah.
that.
Maybe like Socrates.
Yeah, well, he's a philosopher, not a sculptor. I thought.
Yeah, but that's closer than freaking Picasso.
Hold on, let's look. Let's.
I didn't join this to go to school.
You also don't
Shut
paint,
up.
you don't paint a sculpture.
I said that on purpose, okay?
It's all this is
Okay.
intentional. This is all a bit. It's just a bit. Don't worry.
What about you, Kate?
Yes.
Wait, no. But Connor was saying something. I think. Where you're done with the.
No, I don't matter anymore.
He
No,
said-
just you know what?
he
We
said
have to
that Nick was
listen to
beautiful.
John's story, thick and thin. We have to listen to John's dumbass spring story, but Connor's story, nope.
Damn, he's salty.
Yeah,
Don't stay up too
It's
late.
okay,
don't
but
stay up too late. Okay.
As you can see, Connor
Huh?
can get a
Stop
bit
saying
heated
penises.
sometimes.
Okay.
Oh,
I heard that.
Okay.
I think you're bad.
Overwatch. Let's. That was.
dude, oh my god.
We were recording a few things like this.
That was
Also, we
the
kinda got
most
the point.
scuffed recording
We kind of
ever.
got the point. All he was gonna say was that Nick was beautiful.
Yeah, and okay, here.
Oh, he's back.
Let me just point something out. Why is it an issue that men can't appreciate another guy for being like
Facts.
for being like super
Yeah.
like appreciating like yo, you're looking good, like have you been working out and stuff, without it seeming gay. You know what I mean?
And then like girls can hop in the shower with
Yeah.
another girl
And
and
it's like,
they're
oh,
fine.
that's fine.
Oh, my dad just yelled at me.
Yes.
Oh no! Oh no!
Keep it in. Keep it in.
We're leaving it in. We're leaving it in, ladies and gentlemen. If you heard a scream, that was on Connor's side. Whoops.
Yeah, we didn't hear that. 'Cause he muted
Yeah.
himself.
He muted
Oh
himself.
jeez. Wait, are you still going to talk?
He said stop saying.
Okay, no, but going back to my main point. Why can't we be like, like push other men to be better or something?
Body positive for
positivity,
men, not
you know what I
just
mean?
women.
Right.
Exactly.
I feel that, and it's something like that it seems to be.
Yeah, like boys can get raped. Like I have 6 examples in my basement. Like
Oh God.
Alright,
Okay.
Connor.
Alright.
And we're
And
switched.
we're canceled.
We're done with
okay,
that
6 out of the 10. Let me rephrase that.
And Connor is mute. No, I'm kidding.
Yep. And we're cutting that out of the podcast. No, I'm kidding. But no, just in general, I feel like,
The only thing I cut is foreskin.
dude.
Why? That's such a stupid thing that Americans do.
Wait, why though?
Yeah, why would you cut foreskin?
It's sanitary. What do you mean, why?
Doesn't make any sense.
It's
Yeah, it is.
sanitary.
No, dude, the foreskin's there to protect you.
No, but it's disgusting because
Just clean it.
you can get infections. What do you want me to take a toothbrush to
I
it?
think this
You
is
just pull
John's
it.
confession tape.
Take some like dental floss or
You
something?
just pull it and then bam, done.
You're using hand motions. People can't hear hand motions,
That's why
okay?
you just pull it.
Oh gosh, what does this come to? This is
Imagine hearing hand motion.
look. Initially, we were going to have like the topics be like how we all met each other, but we've moved to like super interesting
The
topics.
foreskin increases sexual
Oh, you wanna know how I met? You wanna know how I met Sean?
Yeah,
Dude,
I want
can
to
you
hear
please
that.
stop? Okay. Sean knows the story because he was
Yeah.
there. Spoiler alert.
No.
Whoa.
But so
That's crazy.
it is a bright and sunny day on a Monday. Probably around, when did band camp
Maybe, like-
start? Like 10, 8,
No.
It was like 8
Yeah.
or 9. No, it was
9
9.
a.m. Let's just say 9 a.m. You know, bright and sunny Monday in the summer. Like 2 weeks before school started, I think.
Yeah.
And us incoming freshmen had to take an extra week for band camp.
Oh,
to
it would have
learn,
been
you
a
know,
Wednesday.
Something like
the
that.
fundamentals. Okay, who cares? It was a day. And so, I'm in the band room, you know, and I was always kind of,
John,
you know, I was never like the popular kid, but I was always up there, you know, in status and all that.
Uh-huh.
And me being me, I want the spotlight. I want everyone to cheer my name and hip hip hooray, right? Because, you know, I want to feel good about myself and bully kids named Eric Novello that have chipped up teeth. And anyways, I go in the band room, and the first thing I hear is Sean playing, was it Funky Town or
Careless
something like
Whisper.
that?
Careless Whisper.
Well,
Careless
Whisper.
Whisper.
No, but no, you were
Yes,
playing
sir.
funky. You were playing the dun, da, 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 da,
Oh, we are
Oh,
number
epic.
one.
Number
Uh,
one. We're number one.
Yeah,
yeah, we are number
one.
one. Why does funky? What the fuck? Okay,
Lazy time.
and so, yeah, okay. So yeah, he's playing We Are Number
Sean's
One,
getting talked to by his dad.
and I yell "Show off," right? Like in his direction, and everyone stops and like looks around because they heard me yell "Show off," and then, you know, a little bit after that, we all like meet up in our sections, and Sean and I turned out we were both in the saxophone section, and then Sean plays it again, but this time I can like see him, right? The first time I yelled it, I didn't see him. I just yelled it across the room. And then I went up to Sean and it was like, hey, stop doing that because I want the spotlight and like everyone's going to be your friend and I want all the people to be my friends, you know?
Like a narcissist.
Because I want...
Because that's how
Like,
all
yeah,
freshmen
basically.
are.
Like
Because I was a low life narcissist, right? And yeah, and then Sean was like, hey, what's your name? And I said, my name is... I don't know.
Great
I think
name.
I said Connor.
Great
I
name,
don't know.
Caden.
I might have used a fake alias. I don't know. But, and then, you know, Sean and I have been friends ever since, and
I thought you guys.
I hate it, but I love it.
It's a love-hate relationship, essentially.
Yeah, Sean
more
loves
hate
Connor.
than love.
Sean loves Connor.
Absolutely.
Connor hates Sean.
It's like an old married couple, you know, like they all argue at this.
Like we're tired of each other, but like we're still married.
Exactly.
Like we sleep in different bedrooms, but we're still
Right.
married.
I don't know about that one.
No, they
Because
sleep in different
yeah,
households, so they're
because
still married.
I could kind of hear some of the story because I was talking to my dad a little bit earlier, but yeah, I was a huge show off. I still
Did he yell at you to stop
No.
saying penis?
no. He was asking about. He was actually asking if we had Mortal Kombat 11. I don't know why.
Oh, dude, I have it on the PS4.
Remember?
But like I do remember that like the first thing that I heard from you was like somebody screamed "show off" and
Yeah, it's Connor.
that was Connor.
Yeah, that was me. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
And I'm like I have no idea who that was, but then I found out that it was you, and then I guess we started hanging. You started staying close at like the first day of band camp, and then
Yeah. So basically, no, I remember it now. It took me a minute, but the brain
Mhm.
cells started functioning.
The two of them.
In the marching thing, like the the plot and all that, where we had to
our
go.
sets, right?
In our sets, I followed you the whole time.
Yeah, it was Rio, right? Oh,
Yeah,
No.
in Rio. I followed
dude.
you, and so then I realized that I don't have to learn where I go. I just have to follow
And
Sean.
it makes
I'm gonna become, and I figured like you're the smart kid because like you already had like half the thing memorized.
This is Asian.
you're not wrong.
Oh yeah, side note, Sean is like 100% Asian. He is from Asia.
He's from
Asian?
Philippines.
He came here in a shipping container on a boat.
I came from a FedEx box. I was shipped here from the Philippines
Like-
to a doorstep.
He
Like
ate packing
Marty from
peanuts to survive.
Madagascar?
Exactly. That's how it
He
was,
ate
dude.
packing peanuts to survive.
Yes, and they just gave me.
So yeah, I stuck around Sean because he was smart, and I felt like if I was friends with smart people, it would make me smarter or make me look smarter.
Little
It
did
has
you
done
know.
neither of those. Yeah, I'm still just as. Can I say retarded? Oh shit, I already said it. I'm still retarded as I
Oh, you're
am.
beautiful. That's the good part.
Exactly.
No.
It just went silent for like a second. It just went
Dude,
silent for a
that's-
second,
that's-
dude.
That's how you know it's true.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how I met Sean, and then I met Nick because like did I ever tell you guys how I met
I
Nick?
don't think so. No,
So
Let's have
you
Nick
know-
become a guest star.
dude. Honestly.
He'll have to be episode 2.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
You're the main focus.
So you know how in 5th and 6th grade, how like once a week you'd have like the all school band rehearsals?
Oh yeah. We'd all
No.
So for us, we'd all go to Eastview to do like a
Oh yeah.
to a
every
band
like
rehearsal.
Monday.
Yeah, so for me we would go to
random middle school.
right? And so 5th grade I was playing, well no, 6th grade actually. That's when I started playing the saxophone. 5th grade I played the clarinet because they didn't want me to
Really,
play
you were a
saxophone in fifth
clarinet
grade.
player? I did not know that.
Yeah, they didn't let me play saxophone in 5th grade.
Mm.
So I always wanted to play the saxophone. Don't know why, but I always did. So 6th grade they let me play. 6th grade they let me play it, and I met Nick. First day of 6th grade, like when we had the all school band camp thing, band day, whatever. He sat next to me, and like you, Sean, he was better than me, right? And he was smart. And so I'm like in my head, I'm like I'm gonna be this kid's friend because then I'll be better, you know, because he could play hot cross buns and I could not, you know.
Stop doing that.
No, it's working so far. I've got my junior year, or I'm almost a senior in high school, so like, or I guess we are. So, yeah.
You haven't killed yourself this far. Let's keep going, boys.
You know, I'm still alive, so clearly it's working. Yeah, so like I could tell right away that like Nick was like this special kid because he was smart and he could play hot cross buns and I could not. So from 6th grade, you know, I would every Wednesday or whatever it was, I would try to sit next to him on the bus and talk to him and like and all that, right? And then we had the concerts together, so I'd see him there. And then 7th and 8th grade, we went to different middle schools. So we lost touch. And then freshman year, just like in band camp, same thing with Sean, this kid looked really familiar. And he came up to me, actually, which was scary, because I'm like, wow, this kid's beautiful. And he came up to me, and I'm like, oh my god, it's happening. And he was like, are you Connor? And I go,
And then you kissed.
And then you had a bone.
no, not yet. That was the second day.
Oh, okay.
And I go, yeah? And he goes, I'm Nick. Do you remember me? And I go, Nick! And then we hugged and we kissed the next day. But like, yeah, we hugged.
I
Yeah.
think I was actually
why I'm-
there for that moment, and I'm like, wait, who is this person? Because I thought I didn't know he was in the band. I thought he was like somebody from like outside. I don't know, but wow, that was an interesting experience.
Yeah, so it was really weird because like Nick and I are like best of friends. I mean, we lied to a policeman saying we're cousins, so like we are cousins. Legally, I guess.
Yeah, that
now.
makes you cousins.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, hold on. Never mind.
Okay.
John.
Did the chromosomes just stop functioning?
Nope, I don't want to get into it.
No, go, John.
Okay.
Nope.
This is an open podcast.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, it's open. All right.
Oh God.
It's
I want to talk about how I want to become a unicorn.
It's just weird that we're kind of on the second day, but then making never mind.
Oh, we got married, Nick and I.
Oh
But
yeah.
That's weird. That's weird.
That was sophomore year.
So, but then you told the
Was
cop-
it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was sophomore year. I remember this. I wasn't invited to the wedding. I was disappointed.
I wasn't either.
Yeah.
Wait. But,
Because we said no immigrants allowed.
Okay.
Why wasn't I
Okay.
and why wasn't I invited?
You weren't invited because we also said no people that look like a ghost allowed to.
John, do you remember
Okay.
that one guy that thought you were a crackhead?
Yeah, Steve Harvey.
Okay. No. We need to explain this story. Hold
oh
on.
my gosh! So there's like this freaking drug teacher that came to our study hall every day. So
Yeah.
like Wednesday or something like that. I think it was every Tuesday. And like anytime he's talking about like cocaine or meth, he'd stare me in the eyes. And like at the end of the thing, he's like, all right, I'm gonna put these pamphlets. He's looking at me in the eyes. I'm gonna put these pamphlets on the desk, and you can take them for a friend if you need them, or for yourself. Nobody will know. I'm like, dude, I don't do crack. What? Go talk to a kid across the room.
Correction, I don't do crack yet.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, go talk to the kid across the room. He does. And he's just looking at me. Like, I didn't say that. I thought that in my head. I'm just like, yeah, sure. And then I walk out without grabbing it. And like the next time he saw me, he's like, all right, I'm gonna put these right here. I'm like, dude, I don't need these. Why would I need these?
I skipped
And he
those
looked-
presentations.
He looked exactly like Steve Harvey. I'm not even kidding. Except he had glasses.
Was he a dean?
No,
You told me this so many times, I'm pretty sure, like 3 or 4.
probably.
No,
And I feel like I remember you telling me it like 4 or something times, but I only like remember like the actual like time you told me, like 3 or 2
Probably
times.
because
Like,
he hit me.
where did you
okay,
get
hold
that
on.
out of the
Can
context
we
of my
bring this up?
sentence?
John seriously believes that everybody in the world hates him.
Why wouldn't they?
Exactly.
Right? Okay, hold on. How many people are there in the world? Hold on.
7 billion?
Hey Google, what's the population of the world?
12.
7.594
There are
billion,
according to 20.
7.594 billion
Let's
people
round-
in the
let's
world,
round that
and
up to 8
I didn't know there was an echo in here.
Let's round that up to 8 billion.
okay, yeah, there are 8 billion people in the world, and you believe not
I mean
8.
7.6.
Well, yeah,
okay.
but 7.6 billion people in the world, and you
If
seriously
we didn't
believe
like you right now, we would be three shirtless boys in the dark.
What
with
if
the
this is all
podcast.
part of your master plan? Then, like, turn on me. in a couple
John,
years?
oh my God, we're high school kids.
This guy.
We're future seniors,
Dude,
bro.
I can't think past my breakfast.
I can't think of what I had for dinner.
I don't even eat breakfast.
I didn't have dinner.
Well,
But
shoot.
you know who hates me the most?
Hmm.
Myself.
Well, we're all our biggest
Probably.
critic,
I don't
John.
know.
That's true.
Actually, no, wait. I changed that. Girls hate me the most.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this up again. 7.6 billion people in the world. You believe there is not one single person that will look past your flaws and love you.
Oh, yeah, 100%. That's not 100.
That is
You're stupid.
that is inhumane. That is impossible. There's no way. Okay,
Even if you turn gay, even if you get like a
Why would
furry
you do that?
fetish,
That's weird.
no. My point being,
you'll find someone that loves you.
yeah. My point.
I mean, okay, he may find someone that loves him, but there's a 40 to 50% chance that he will get divorced, according to the U.S.
You don't have to get
No
married.
need to
You
be a
could just,
Debbie
like, stay-
Downer.
You
Connor.
could just
no
stay
need to be a
in
Debbie
the-
Downer.
Connor understands. If somebody doesn't know me, maybe they're like, oh, maybe this kid's cool, and then they'll meet me and they're like, this kid sucks. See ya.
But you think okay, John, I want to ask you this. Do you believe
Yeah.
in true love?
For everybody except for me, yeah.
Why are you the outlier?
Yeah, why are you the
Because
outlier?
Have you met me? I'm a big outlier.
Okay, point out your flaws then. I'd like point them out.
Alright, I'm pointing on the camera.
You're
You know,
See,
John.
you pointed at your nipples. I just
John.
don't think that's right.
John, just want to say that everything you pointed at, you can change. Okay.
Through plastic surgery.
And there's ways to change it,
I
right?
don't have money.
You don't have to have
Bro,
money.
you
You
just
gotta
bought
have
like
you
a
just have to have a work.
$200
You have to have a
That's
work
why-
ethic, okay? That's all you gotta have is a work ethic, right?
Alright.
You can like Lizzo, right? If she had a work ethic of working out, she could be a skinny, sexy, hot mama, right? But no, she's gonna make money because she's body positive, which you can't be when you're fucking obese, right? That's not a thing. That's impossible, okay?
Jesus.
So
But here's the question. How do I change this ugly mug?
your brain?
No, my face.
Oh, your face?
Yeah.
Well, do what Squidward did and get
Get hit by a door.
Alright, I'm gonna try that.
Oh god.
and then you'll become irresistible to the
I don't think
ladies.
it's gonna happen.
Well,
They'll-
John-
they might look at me and be like, oh, but
Also-
then they'll meet me.
Also, keep in mind that you might not find a person in the next few years or something like that.
Yeah, and
you're-
it's
Or
dude,
ever.
we're fucking high schoolers. What's it even matter if you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a fucking them there or I don't even give a shit.
exactly, and like,
but you
and-
still need practice.
and I'd also like to mention.
What do you need practice for? Your dog?
Oh god. What?
No, I mean, but like,
John, don't you have a dog? Don't you have two dogs?
yeah,
Practice, bazinga.
No,
That's
Hmm.
okay, buddy.
Oh,
We won't tell anyone
I'm
about it.
just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Anyway, so
No, my John,
Hayden, who's your least favorite teacher?
What?
yeah, we never did get to Grogan on what his favorite
Least
or
favorite
worst teacher was.
My least favorite teacher.
Yeah.
Miss Shipley.
Beth Qualls.
Qualls.
Fuck Miss Qualls, dude.
That's weird.
Oh, Mr. Davids. No. Okay, Mr. Davids.
The history teacher?
Okay, yeah, 8th grade history. I was never good at history, so I was like, alright, I gotta do whatever I gotta do to get my grade up. So my mom emailed him. to
When did the
come
War of
into school.
1812 start?
Wait a minute.
I don't fucking. Hold on, let me Google.
Dude. Wait a
Kinda, that
minute.
was a good one. Kinda, that was a good one.
I totally thought that wasn't a bit for a second.
No, what? It started 1821. Alright,
What ended
So,
in
what was I saying?
in
Alright.
1863?
what?
What ended in 1863?
The more you know.
My life.
Slave-
Alright,
Hitler.
so.
I was a little off.
Okay,
you
no.
could all said
Caden, continue.
1862.
Alright, so I was getting awful grades. So then my mom emailed him to come in one day. And then he said, alright, yeah, that's fine. So then she came in one day.
Giggity
Like
giggity.
in the middle.
Oh god.
Shut up, Johnny. And then, okay, yeah, so we went in together at the beginning of the day. And then we were like, hey, so is there anything to do to get my grade up? And then he was super sweet about it. And then after right before my mom started to leave, he was like, you should have set something up with me before you met with me because it's strictly against my guidelines. When literally, and then my mom, after that, she took out her phone, showed him the draft of his response to her email, and then basically called him like in a really nice manner because she's not a bad person. She basically just called him stupid.
Your
to
brain
his
cells aren't
face.
functioning purposely, sir.
Yeah, so like, she basically just called this poor 8th grade history teacher retarded when I'm just there cracking up in the doorway, just
oh my
like
god, I have a story, bro.
ready
I
to
have a
get
story.
expelled. That was fun. No, but I hated Mr. Davids. He didn't like me for no reason, just like Miss Jort. Miss
Oh.
Jort was my speech
Oh
teacher.
my gosh, I'm surprised she's not your favorite. I mean, least favorite.
No, I hated history though. Speech was fine for me. I like speech because
She yelled at you for having note cards when everybody else had note cards.
yeah, everybody else in the class used note cards with their speech,
You
and
didn't
then
read off of it. The other kid read off of it.
exactly,
Yeah,
and then I use note cards to try to present something because she said you could, and it's like been like that for past years.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I tried using a note card, and then she went all ape shit on me. And then like poor sensitive 8th grade me, I was just like, I started crying in the middle of class because I was a little bitch.
You were
And then-
super sensitive back in 8th grade, dude.
I backed you
Yeah,
up on
I
that,
used to be
though.
super sensitive.
I backed you up. A bunch of people were trying to be like, "Oh, did you hear about Gaten?" I'm like, "Don't worry, it didn't happen."
Yeah.
And then this one kid was about to tell this other kid, and I punched him.
Oh damn, John getting aggressive.
John getting
Yeah,
aggressive.
Caden. Do you remember Caden and
You know-
James? Never mind.
Remember
Kind of
who?
ego. Kind of ego.
In school, I've actually been in like one like fight,
Ooh.
No way, really?
and yeah, and like that's surprising to some people because they think I'm like real violent. But, like I actually would like never really like I don't want like I think I've described this.
I've
before,
never
I don't
fought
actually
anyone.
wanna-
I've never
Everybody
fought
thinks
anybody.
I've
I
fought someone.
like not like I don't actually like want to fight someone. Like I don't think I like I'm not like a fight like if you want to fight me, I'll fight you. But like I don't want to like purposely like fight
Right,
someone
yeah,
because
no.
I'm mad at them.
If the time
But,
comes, then you'd fight somebody.
yeah.
You know?
But no, this is in like 4th or something grade,
Mhm.
right? And you know how for like the last 26 or whatever days of school you do like the alphabet
Oh,
countdown.
ABC countdown.
So like yeah, so like you know A is like Apple Day or B is like be a bitch, you know, something like that.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know why they change the days like every year.
Okay, so like H, right?
Mhm.
It was H Day, which stood for Hat Day.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
And
okay,
so
okay.
in you know you could wear a hat to school and you didn't have to take it off.
I
It's
have
like
a
the school
story
rule was like
after this.
Okay.
Oh no.
and so
I know this.
and so I'm wearing a hat, right?
I
But
think
it's not
I
any
think
hat.
John knows what it is.
Oh,
Fourth
God.
grade.
It's a cool hat, right? It's a Viking hat,
Ooh.
right? And it has like it's really fluffy and it has 2 white horns coming out of the sides, right? Like a Viking,
Jacob
rah rah
Johnson.
rah. And so
True.
this is at recess, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're all, you know, being little 4th shit graders, I don't know, like playing tag or something like that, or showing each other's penises, I don't know. And this kid, he steals my hat, right? He like grabs it off of me and runs away, right?
Yeah.
And so, you know, I start chasing after him, he's running away, and then I catch up to him, right? So I push him to the ground. And I start screaming
You
at him. He
stand
gets
over
back
him,
up.
pull your gun out, and shoot.
Dude, no.
Probably buddy
No.
John.
Not,
He was an AK.
no. No, that was the next game.
Oh.
He like stands back up and he's like wiping the dirt off, and I'm like yelling at him like, give me my hat back, like give it back, and he's like no, and then so I like start getting closer to him, right, and he like starts backing up, and then I like fully just like Superman punch him right square in the face,
Oh my
right? And I'm
God.
talking like
Two fist Superman punch?
no, like where you push off your foot, not
Oh,
with both
gotcha,
hands,
gotcha.
John. Yeah, you don't like. Yeah, what the fuck? You don't punch. Okay.
I've always heard Superman
Oh.
punches.
I'm gonna
two
punch you
fists.
with my foot.
No, a Superman punch is when you don't punch with both hands. It's when you leap off of your feet into the
Yeah.
air, so you get extra
I've
power.
always
You're like midair and
You
punch
lunge
them.
towards them, yeah.
Ah, okay.
So I literally Superman punched this kid, and he's on the floor, RKO'd, like crying, like he's bleeding out of his like face and eye socket. I'm pretty sure,
Pussy.
right? So then I
Pussy.
grab my hat off of him, right? I literally grabbed my hat.
Mhm.
The dean, the
Sean.
principal, they're all outside. I don't know why. The lunch supervisors, they're all outside, like running towards this kid Josh, right? That I just beat the shit
Yeah,
out of.
that's
The
right.
absolute, like he has been obliterated. Like he is a piece of puddly mud, right? Like he, like his brain cells, his
Alright,
everything
move
he
on,
lived
move on.
for is gone,
Oh
right?
my
Like I
God.
destroyed the
I
kid.
love
Like
kind of description.
Thanos snapped him to a different like world, okay? Like he's gone, obliterated, like hit by a steamroller, like everything, okay?
That's Jones.
And no, I don't even know. This kid named Josh. He lived in a fucking trailer park, okay?
Important
And so-
part of the story.
yeah. So I take the hat back. I put it on my head. The hat has blood on it, but I didn't care. You know, it was
Cool.
rewarding. And then the lunch lady comes and starts yelling at me, and then grabs my arms and like
For
holds me behind
no
the back
reason.
and
No
then
reason.
pins me. Yeah.
That was just
Yeah,
fine.
right.
Took your hat.
I don't know why.
Took your hat.
So then this kid is literally crying, like he's dead. Like, he looks like fucking roadkill, okay?
Oh God.
And they lift him up. He goes to the nurse, and then they go to the hospital because I broke his nose and like dislocated his eyeball, which I didn't even know you could
You
do.
can wait. What?
Yeah, you can like move someone's eyeball,
Wow.
and I did it when I was like 5.
Jesus Christ! What kind of power
Wait,
were
wait,
you
hold on.
packing in?
How
As
are you 5 years old in 4th grade?
Okay, I meant to say 4th grade, but we don't talk about it, okay, buddy?
Okay, no.
And so,
You're pretty smart.
and that
Kyle.
is the first time I got a restraining order on me, and the first time I got kicked out of school
Wow. Jeez.
Wow.
for 2 weeks. 4th
Got
grade.
a restraining order?
That's insane,
Yeah,
dude.
from this kid and his family,
Okay.
Wow.
Now,
and their dog.
And
oh
Alright.
wow. Now, Caden, is this from Mrs. Bourgeois' class?
I don't think so.
Okay, never mind.
I actually have 2 stories now. Okay, so first one.
Well, we only have 10 minutes, so hurry
Oh
it up.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
can
yeah,
go.
we're-
We can go over. We can go over.
All right, it was
You
hat.
gotta pay me for overtime.
We were doing the same ABC thing. It was hat day that day. My boy Otto,
Otto. Oh
moved-
Dude, she
man.
was
yeah.
awesome.
he moved in 4th grade,
Mhm,
and then
mhm,
we
back in the
got
day.
super tight. We were super tight at
Dude,
that
she
point.
was awesome.
That's kind of gay.
We hung out like every day after school. and
Connor,
then,
you say after you talk about Nick.
Okay,
So then
for
okay, so
everyone
he
for
comes-
everyone wondering that, you know, I'm sure many people are gonna watch this or listen to this podcast. I don't fucking know. I am not gay, but I do have intercourse with boys on the regular.
He's wearing socks. That's okay.
Socks are
Yeah,
on.
The
Don't
socks
worry about
are on.
Yeah, like don't worry, like our binkies are in our mouths and our little pool floaties are still around our forearms. Like, we're all safe, okay?
Very important.
it.
And my snorkel mask is on.
Okay.
Continue,
Okay.
continue, Caden.
You're fine. Okay, so Otto rolls up in this hat, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna flick this hat off
Oh
of this guy."
no.
To my friend. So I turned around, I like fucking snapped my hand at his face to try to hit his hat off, and I hit him right in the eye.
Oh.
So he starts crying, and I'm like, "No, you're fine, just to like not get him to make a scene." So I was like, "You're fine." And then this teacher walks
Stop
over.
crying, bitch. Punches him again.
So
No,
this
it's like,
teacher
"Ah,
walks
you-"
over. He's
Why are you
This teacher
crying?
walks
Why are you
over.
crying?
Me to my first child.
Oh god. That's so bad.
Punked it. Punked it.
Hits it with a
you
pan.
don't stop
Okay, it
crying, I'll
stopped.
take out your legs, boy.
You don't get dinner if you don't stop crying.
How can I do that
Alright.
to you?
So
You won't see tomorrow if you don't stop crying.
Oh god.
my boy Otto, he was like,
Otto.
"Yeah, I got you, man." So he this teacher walks over as he's
Why'd your
bawling
voice
his eyes
drop?
out. He's bawling his eyes out. He's like, "Nah, nothing happened, Miss Graham." So while I'm just like standing in the corner being really silent, I'm like, "Otto, are you okay?" And then he was like, "He did it, Miss Graham."
Wait. I'm sorry to interrupt this mess, but I have an important
Okay.
message from everyone's favorite.
Oh, gotta bleep that out.
No.
She has this is on her Snapchat story once again, a screenshot of like a Google search, right? That says
Person's name.
net worth, okay? And then it says
Michael Jordan.
net worth 415 million USD,
Michael
right?
Jordan.
Well, then she like, and then like types like, my name is Jordan, and spelled with an A-N, not like Y-N, right? Because I guess like it was like a Snapchat filter that like gave her the net worth,
Mhm.
right? And then she goes, my name is,
Person's name.
and my ass could be making 400 million by changing one mother effing letter.
I don't think that's how it works.
That's not how that works.
So this is the same lady that said, I don't like unsolicited dick pics, and here she is, the next post, saying, I could be making 400 million by selling my ass.
I mean,
OnlyFans
she's
is always
not
an
wrong.
option, dude. You know.
It is what it is.
Yeah, you know?
It is what it is.
I mean, you know,
Anyway,
iDubbbz
so-
girlfriend. You know, OnlyFans, bro. I mean, come on, man.
So-
That's a wop wop in
So-
chat.
I mean,
Poor
kidding.
Carson, dude.
Oh,
Did you
jeez.
guys hear about that?
Yeah,
You
the
told
co-
us.
About Carson? Oh
You
my.
told us.
it's a
Yeah.
sad story, but okay.
So for anyone who didn't know, Carson's girlfriend, this is like a really well-known and respected YouTuber.
Call me Carson. Yeah.
Yeah, call me Carson.
What a man.
His girlfriend or his ex-girlfriend now used to be a streamer or what is a streamer, I think. And then while they were dating, she was found to be cheating on him with like 4 different guys, and one of which was his best friend, Fitz. So like that started an entire ordeal, and Call Me Carson is like the sweetest guy ever. Like, yeah.
You don't
He
don't
wouldn't
start
hurt a bee
beef
if
with
it
this,
stung him.
with this guy.
Yeah. He's the nicest guy ever, and he makes like really funny videos too.
Like Sean.
So now I don't know, are they friends again?
I don't know. I haven't caught up on this situation yet.
Him and Fitz?
Yeah, him
Or
and Fitz.
I wouldn't want to be friends.
Same.
You don't really find
But they were like best friends.
But I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. If you touching up my girl.
Yeah, man. Like,
Connor, you're not friends with Sean because he didn't play Overwatch. So that doesn't surprise
No,
me.
there's more than that.
there's a
no,
bit
I know.
more to the story. Yeah.
It gets the plot thickens. Don't you?
Yeah.
stress
We'll
out.
explain it in
I
another
know.
time.
Should we do suspension story
Oh, is this?
from 5th grade?
Oh,
5th grade Caden?
wait.
Go for
Oh, I remember this. Yo,
Yeah.
yes,
Go for it.
yes, please.
Okay.
When Connor wasn't alive until high school.
I didn't exist as an entity until high school happened. Like you were just a blob the years before, and now
I was liquid magma.
you were like the
Magma.
orbs in a lava lamp. That's what you were, Connor.
No, dude, he was like not even a thought in anybody's mind. He was just like.
Well, I
nothing.
was an accident, so I guess
He
so.
was-
Whoa,
Nothing.
man! Whoa! If you were
I
an
was too
accident,
funny.
why would you be here with us, with the boys?
Connor,
Exactly.
Connor,
With the
Because one
boys.
rough night.
With the 4 shirtless boys in the dark.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so continue. Go ahead, Grogan.
Oh yeah, it was 5th grade. Buddy Tyler Thompson,
No.
my man.
Oh my
man.
gosh, I hate.
This little 4'8" midget walks up to me. He's like,
Oh my god.
he started getting in my face for literally no reason. He was so mad at me for no reason. Every single
Everyone
day.
has beef with you, Katie.
Oh wait, hold on. Actually, no. He did have a reason. So we played football the day prior because we were on the same team together, and we were having like a little scrimmage type thing after practice. So then we had no pads on, and it was supposed to be a 2-hand touch. But then he laid out my friend, so I was like, all right, this 4'8" midget isn't gonna get away with that one. So I came at him the next play, and I hit him as hard as I could with no pads on.
Oh, damn.
So he got he had to get carried off of the field by his dad because of it. It was pretty funny. And then they had tacos that night. I remember that.
Why do you know that?
That's besides the point.
Why do you know
Wait,
because-
why do you know? Did you have tacos?
No, his dad said, "All right, let's get you home. We have tacos for dinner." So I was like, "Oh,
That's
okay."
a really odd thing to
And
remember.
then,
you
I
know?
know.
Like you just knock the shit out of a kid, and then you
he
hear his
has-
dad talking about tacos.
All right, kid,
Exactly.
we're gonna have some tacos tonight.
I would remember that. Tacos
It's
are
okay,
awesome.
Scooter. We'll get you tacos. You'll
Tacos
be
are
fine.
good, dude.
All right, Jimbo,
Tacos
we're
are
gonna have some
worth it.
tacos tonight.
Tacos are worth it.
All right,
I'm
so
having tacos tomorrow.
So
Yeah,
it was the
tacos are good.
morning. We were lining up to like in our class lines to go to like our first like our normal class.
Kaden, was
time.
I here to
So-
witness that? I think I was.
I think you were. I'm pretty sure you were.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
anyway,
wasn't alive yet.
he gets in my face, and then I just kind of like hold my arm out to make sure he doesn't try to get physical.
Mhm.
And then I like don't want to fight him, so he starts
Sean.
throwing punches at me, and I'm just like backing up, trying not to get hit by his like 2-foot radius. And then he takes out this wiffle ball and whips it at my head.
Where did
and
they
then
get a
I go on the
wiffle ball
ground.
from?
Cause it was like the playtime before school
Oh,
started.
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
Dude.
right.
he just grabbed a wiffle ball from the ground, and then he threw it at my head. I was on the ground, and then he started punching me on the ground, and then the lunch mom came over and just saw that I was bigger, so she thought that I was the one punching him. Or whatever.
Bruh.
So then we both got suspended for 2 days,
Mhm.
and he got no more punishment than I did. And I had probably 12 kids go into the principal's office and say that he started it, and I didn't throw a punch.
I think that's one of the biggest.
And I still, oh my god.
It's one of the biggest issues of like the U.S. educational system. Like,
Yeah.
even if you have like a bunch of witnesses, they don't care. They're going to go off of like what the parents or like the older people saw and not
No,
take
they're
into
just gonna
other
punish them
perspectives.
both.
Or punish both. Yeah, like
Exactly.
say you
So
say you
stupid.
get
Okay, they can't punish kids nowadays.
well.
It's so dumb. I feel like, it's so stupid.
No, because
They should be able to. It should be
They
like
should be able to
Jamaican
backhand
rules,
slap Jamal for being racist.
Because, like, what I don't understand is that, like, if you're trying to break up a fight, you're going to get in trouble for breaking up said
For
fight. Which I
real.
don't understand. If you're trying to be, like, a good Samaritan in this situation, you're going to get punished for trying to stop a fight from getting worse. I understand that you have deans to stop the situation, but it makes no sense to be, like...
Okay,
you know,
when your deans look like a beluga whale that just washed ashore.
For why do we have the most goofy looking dean staff?
I totally... I agree with you
We have-
100%.
We have this 70-year-old woman. We have this Oompa Loompa looking ass.
And dude, the worst part is he is friends with all the drug use. And then
I know.
Yeah, right.
It's so
Yes.
bad.
I don't get it.
That's actually I love him for that actually. Because most of them just want someone to console and like have an adult to talk to, but then they
But they
can't
don't
have
do-
that
they
because of
don't-
their
They
situation.
don't
Right,
do
yeah.
that though. They're just like, yo, what up, Sergio? I'm smoking. And he's like, hey, don't talk about that in school.
Talk about it out of
Yeah,
school.
we'll
Talk
talk about...
out of
Yeah.
school. And then like there's one guy though that is like Peter Kostapos' best friend, and like he's actually pretty buff. He's just short. Like Connor.
Peter? Peter is not short.
I'm
Peter's
talking
like
about
6
his
foot
friend.
He's
4.
talking about
His
Peter's friend.
Dean.
Oh.
Bruh. Okay, before we end off the podcast, I'd like to leave you all with a quick question.
Are you gay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I can answer that right now.
Is Connor gay? That's the question.
No, but in a serious sense. So because since we're like talking about fighting and everything, I'm more of a pacifist side. I wouldn't want to throw a punch unless necessary. At what point in a conflict would you throw a punch? I'm just curious.
If
they did
I'm
it
like-
If the children started fighting back.
if they did it first,
Mm-hmm.
If they, yeah.
or
Basically, if it's
if-
self-defense.
or if they mess with one of my buddies.
Yeah,
Right.
if they
Somebody
mess
walking-
with like
someone walking
my
crack on
family
the face, I
or
would
something, then I'll
totally
start. And like any other reason though, like if they haven't attacked anyone close to me, then I'm just gonna be chilling until they.
Well,
throw
wait.
a
Do you
punch.
guys remember last year when that kid wanted to fight me?
Which
No.
time?
Do you not remember
I'm
this?
sorry. What?
Like, it was like a pretty like big thing, cause someone. So like, you know how we all hang out in the band
Yeah.
room
Yeah,
before
for
school
sure.
starts.
I don't.
So someone.
John.
It's the morning, and I'm in the band room hanging out, and someone tells me, I forget who, but someone tells me like, and like they gave me like a specific name, was gonna fight me like after school, and so like all throughout the day I'm like, I don't know who this kid is, but he wants to fight me, but I'm like,
So
you
you-
know what, I'm not gonna like
Hold
back
out your
down, like
Glock.
John.
no, I John, I wouldn't use a Glock,
Sorry, that
I'd
was
just
me.
fucking.
I'd use my shotgun.
Yeah.
Duh.
I use my
obviously.
double barrel, like, no, so I'm thinking, like, throughout the whole day, like, okay, this kid's gonna, like, probably, like, try to jump me, and then I'll beat the shit out of him,
Mhm.
right? You know, and then nothing happens, right? So the next day, I asked the kid that told me, you know, this kid was gonna fight me. I'm like, yo, what happened? And he goes, oh, he'll fight you, like, this
Yeah.
week.
Right.
I'm like, okay. And then, like, the week passes. And then I meet the kid that wanted to fight me, right? And I'm mad. I'm like, dude, I wanted to fight this kid by now, right? Like, I actually did. Cause he tossed me on, right? Like he turned me on, like.
Whoa,
Whoa!
whoa.
Whoa!
wait,
Rephrase!
Connor.
Rephrase!
Hold on, God.
No. I'm keeping it like that. Right?
Okay.
He flipped the switch, right?
Alright,
He
so he
turned
turned
the
you
knob,
on.
like
Oh.
yeah. I'm angry now because I'm pestered, right? And so
Good way.
like, cause yeah, look at me, Miss fucking who was our English teacher?
Bassage, Christina Bassage.
Okay, so I meet this kid and he's like, oh, I thought you were a different Connor. I'm like, what do you mean different Connor? There's 4 different Connors in our grade, and I spell mine different from the other retards. So
The good way. You
Whoa.
spelled
What do you
it.
mean?
C-O-N-N-E-R, yes sir.
Yes, sir.
No,
No,
it's spelled
not
it-
even.
it's spelled it the good way.
So then this kid's like, yeah, and I'm like, I was like literally wanting to fight this kid, so I did. Not really
Okay,
though.
I was gonna
but
say.
I
In his head.
no. So what I did, so we're like facing like face to
Mhm.
face, right?
Okay, as opposed
And
to
this is
facing
outside. This is outside of the school, like by the bus stop area, like where they
Oh
pick you
yeah.
up
Yeah.
after school.
Uh-huh.
And so, this kid and I were facing like face to face, and I started walking closer to him, and he's kind of like a little scared, like I can tell him. He's looking a little
Mhm.
flushed, right? And so I make a fist, right? And like
Ooh.
I'm like my legs are like my hands are like on my side though, right?
Yeah.
You know. And so I curl up in the fist, and he sees my hands, like I see him look at him, and then I said like, dude, like I want to throw you underneath a bus right now. And he's like, why? And I'm like, cause you got me so
He's
angst
wasting my
up for
time.
this.
Cause you turned me
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, because you wasted my time. Like, I was thinking like how I'm gonna beat your ass and be like praised by everyone at school, and like,
That's also.
and then it never happened. You know,
Mhm.
like what a waste. Like, go fucking die if you're gonna do shit like
There
that.
are two sides of the spectrum when it comes to fighting. Let's go, bro! And like, I'm only gonna fight unless somebody, brings up the conflict. Though, in a way, I guess you could say that a kid did try to start conflict with Connor in this sense. But,
If I would have known about that, I would have.
Someone broke Sean's ankle one time, or was it?
let's save that for the next episode.
Dude, I broke my foot last
let's
year, or freshman
let's
year.
save
Never
it.
broken a bone.
I sprained my ankle during volleyball.
I have-
Oh, maybe our next podcast should be like injuries.
That's a
I
great
have a lot of
topic,
injuries.
actually. Okay, gentlemen.
I
Yeah.
snapped my
Let-
dick.
God,
Dude,
that sounds
I-
painful.
So a lot of
I-
you were asking why I slid open my
slid.
balls.
Wop wop.
Wop wop.
Oh
I
man.
slid like 6 feet on concrete once. But that's horrible.
Yeah, we'll save injuries for another episode topic. But yeah, I guess the moral of this is that only start a conflict if your buddies are being.
There's no such thing as morals. Morals are
And
dead.
teachers suck.
Teachers suck.
Teachers
Yeah.
are the worst.
Only
also-
start
Most of them.
only start
Also-
fights if they mess with your buddy or your family, and
Yeah.
also that we are some really weird individuals.
And I have a restraining order.
Yeah,
Do you actually, like, is that true?
Yeah, it's legal.
Oh my gosh.
John, what do you want to say before we head out?
Oh, I'm basically right, boy.
I think it goes away when I turn 18.
That's crazy though, but getting a restraining.
Oh, it's still on you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tough.
dude, that's insane.
Yeah. I want to get it framed.
Nice.
Get it framed.
Nice. You can
But
Order
like,
above
like
my
it,
bed.
it's
behind you.
20 years later, and your kids are like, "Hey, Dad, what's that up there?" And you're like, "Well, son, let me tell you about the story in 4th grade."
No, you just
tell
like
you
you
about
just like
this
see
time
me
where
like
I literally
you
fucked
just see
this
me like
guy.
sitting in a chair like sharpening a knife with that paper next to
Yeah.
No,
me.
dude, I was just imagining you have like a new job. You're like CEO of a big corporation, and you know how everyone has like their first dollar frames or like their
Yeah.
certification frames.
Okay, Mr.
My
Krabs.
first restraining order.
First
Right-
restraining order.
Right behind.
Yeah,
you.
I'm gonna go to prison and put that in my cellmate next to Tyrone. He's gonna
You
like
put
it.
that in your cellmate.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
He's gonna roll it up real tight.
Yeah, dude. He's gonna be
Keister,
like,
dog.
"Hey, dude, did the bed feel weird last night?" And you're like, "No,
Oh
no, it didn't."
Dude, I'm gonna be such a good bitch in prison.
Kyle's like, right over here, right over here. Kyle's like, hey, I dropped the
And
soap.
scene.
And that's where we cut it off.